Hi everyone. I figured I was um, no use in waiting and just tell you what's going on right now. I told you in my last video that I had a house in mind. It was the perfect thing. I mean, I found it online through a realtor, and when I started looking at what this house had, it was basically the same thing I had here in terms of, there was 3 bedrooms upstairs, 1 bedroom downstairs, 2 bathrooms. There was a living room, a kitchen upstairs, a living room, and a kitchen downstairs. And it would have been very easy, with the amount that we're asking for, to borrow a little bit more and convert this kitchen downstairs into 2 different bedrooms. So I would have had a bedroom for each and every one of my kids. And the living room was big enough. I could have had a little cozy place in the basement where the kids could go and just play around. My oldest daughter had a set of drums that she could have put there. I mean, the house was nothing like fancy. It was not something that, you know, it's not rich people that was living there, but it was perfect for us. It was perfect for me. The location, it was about 5 minute walk from the school the kids go to. And the neighbors were very, very good friends of ours. When I found the house on Monday, I tried calling and get an appointment to go visit the house as soon as possible. And once again, the cost of the house was about maybe $50,000 less than what I was expecting to pay for a there wasn't a very, very big land in terms, like, I mean, it wasn't more than, it was 1 acre, but it was like a field. There was no trees, there was no forest, it was just like grass everywhere. I would have been good pasture if I ever wanted to get goats at some point. It would have been a nice spot to put some pigs. It would have been a nice spot to put my meat chickens. I called and I called, and by Tuesday night, I managed to talk to one of them, and they told me that there was an issue with the listing because it was listed about a month ago, and then it was taken out, and by the little time window that it was online, the owner actually received a couple of offers. She told me that the owner was very strict in his demands, that he was not accepting anything less than what he was asking for. I was willing to give the owner an extra $10,000 for the house. That's how bad I wanted it. I would have paid an extra $30,000 for the house. So they called me the next day telling me that the offers were refused and that I could make an appointment to go visit the house. And Thursday, as you saw in my previous video, I had a softball game, so it was not a good time, but I managed to get an appointment right after work on Friday, yesterday. I actually managed to get out of work a little bit early, so I could make it there. Not a big deal, just 15 minutes earlier, just because I didn't want her to wait, because I was very excited. I couldn't wait any longer. With what I've seen from the pictures, everything was exactly what I was looking for. And when I talked to the woman, well, I sent her a text saying that, hey, I'm on my way, I'll meet you there in 15 minutes. And didn't get any answer, so I called, and she was busy, so figured she would call me back. Got home, got into the house, and she called me back saying that the owner changed her mind and the offer was accepted. And I know a lot of people say that, it's for the best, like something's gonna happen for me. People, like, I'm not a religious person at all, and people have been praying for me, and people have been sending me positive vibes. People are trying to keep me encouraged that, if that house was really meant for me, it's gonna come to me at some point. It's still hard because It had everything I wanted at an incredible price, at the perfect location. In order for the kids to stay in the same school, in order for me to be allowed to have my chickens and my animals, I either have to buy a house in the village I'm at, but with a very, very big parcel of land, which would be very expensive, or I need to buy a house in that little area where that house was, and there's no other house for sale there. It doesn't mean that even if there was a house for sale there, that, you know, it doesn't mean that they're gonna have enough rooms for all my kids. It doesn't mean they're gonna have a land. And the best part of all this is that this house was coming with an extra land, an extra acre that wasn't right on the property. It was a little bit further down the road. I don't even know if it was grass or if it was just a field or if it was like wood or whatever. I didn't even care. I was just so excited. I even put the price down for this house for like about $50,000 because I wanted to sell right away, and I got this phone call saying that it was already sold. It's discouraging. Now it's time for me to make a decision. Either I sell my chickens for 25-50% of their value, or I transfer them somewhere else at one of my friends' place. And either way, there's a lot of work coming and I don't have much time left. I tried to negotiate with the village, nothing's happening. I tried to find a solution. Doesn't seem like there's any solution at all for my situation. So anyway, enough with the whining, I guess. Keep praying for me, keep sending me positive vibes, keep hoping for me. I try to stay positive in all this, but it's very, very hard. It's very, very emotional time. So I'll stop there. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for watching my video. I will see you next time, and when I do, hopefully I'll have some better news.